Day 191 of Everyday Bible with Ada Ukabia. Isaiah chapter 5, 6, 7, and 8. We start off with how God they describe this group of people where He don't cultivate, He don't put interest, He don't put so many investments inside, and they expect good yield, good produce like farmer. We prepare land, we put manure, we go every day to take out the weed, we make sure say these plants, these seeds then get water. Yet at the time of harvest, wetin him dey expect no be wetin him can see. Him dey expect justice and righteousness, yet he can't get a land of people where they wicked, where they oppress the needy. Him decide to remove that hedge of protection, those high walls where they protect them. He say go remove them so that the enemies could take over. And God's punishment will cover everybody, regardless of class, regardless of status. As long as you don't take care of the needy, it will bring you down, it will humble you. The sheep go come graze for their own pastures, and the lamb will get freedom to enjoy from the ruins of the riches. Those who then deprive, by the time God finish to deal with these wicked people, then go get freedom to enjoy the riches of the land. Chapter 5 just lists some woes, some curses or pronouncements of judgment upon specific sins where the people of Israel they commit. Woes against greed, against drunkenness, against sin and presumption, against people where they call good evil and evil good, against those people where they feel say na dem wise pass everybody, and woes against those where they color be justice. If I talk am una go understand, where dem go make sure say the justice in favor because dem bribe them or corrupt them, and the innocent go suffer. At the end of chapter 5, God allows foreign nations, the enemies of the people of Israel, to attack them. It was part of His plan to make sure the people face the consequences of their sins, of their stubbornness, of their turning away from God. Now for chapter 6, we see how God come make Isaiah, that prophet, will go carry a message to the people of Israel. He make sure say he cleanse Isaiah of his sins. And he also describe how he encounter God's holiness inside the temple. He make sure say Isaiah understand that this message where God they send and may go give the people go still reject the message. Their hearts have been hardened. Then they stuck in their sinful ways, and God needs to punish them. So even at the end of chapter 6, we see where God said, despite the fact saying He would deal with His people, there will still be a remnant, there will be survivors. That one they describe that even in judgment, the grace and mercy of God still be present. So take amo, those wahala where you they go through right now, God they refine you. In chapter 7, we see where the king of Judah come dey fear because he don't already get news of the alliance where Israel and another nation they form against him. But through the prophet Isaiah, God tell Ahaz, no fear. In short, make I read that statement. He said, do not lose heart because of these two smoldering stubs of firewood. He said, forget all these ones that they huff and puff, they threatened. No fear them. It will not happen. It will not take place. If you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. Stand gidigba. If you get God, nothing is impossible. We will also see how them foretell, how them predict what will happen in the New Testament with Virgin Mary, where she will give birth to an Emmanuel, God with us. When the prophet asked Ahaz, make a go to God and ask for a sign, Ahaz said, no, that one they show lack of faith. Then God tell and say, yes, I go deliver you from this alliance of these two nations against you. But at the same time, I go allow another set of enemies to overtake you for the lack of faith and for your continuous sin in the land of Israel. Because it is all part of God's plan to make sure that these people, when He take as His own, they need to face the consequences for their sin. And they do them out of love. Just like a parent go punish him pikin out of love. Once again, we see where God they use an enemy to fulfill His own plan. In the last chapter, it's just the re-echo waiting we don't read, the prophecy of judgment and the call to faith and hope. The mere fact say symbols and actions and language they for this last chapter. The strange word mahel, shalal, hash, baz, where God instruct make Isaiah write on a large tablet. It mean quick to the plunder, hasten to the spoil. It dey already tell wetin go happen when God go allow that bigger enemy to come and destroy the kingdom of Israel. But as this alliance, this attack, whatever from the enemy go to happen, God dey warn Isaiah say make you no fear anybody. Now only him is supposed to fear, because God Almighty is the only one you regard as holy. He's the only one you should fear. Towards the end, I like this statement. Why consult the dead on behalf of the living? Now big warning. You know, say some of us go dey see some people where they tell us say then they communicate with the dead. My dear, no try am again. I beg, no just try am. All your babalawo, all the mediums and all the spiritists, I beg. Far away from them, just run.